Hi choir, this is the learning video for the psalm, just to make sure you know what you're doing with the chant. As I've done in previous weeks, I'll go over it a couple of times, break it down to soprano, alto, tenor and bass so that you know what you're doing, a few words about the words, and then we'll go on. It's a single chant this week, so if you're warming up singing 1 to 10, you won't be able to go backwards, you'll just be able to go through once. Okay. If you're an alto, tenor and bass, not only are you going to have to sing your harmony part, but for verse 3 and verse 5, you're going to need to know the tune, the soprano part, for those verses, because they're in unison. Sopranos, you're going to need to learn the descant to go over the top for verse 3 and verse 5. They are almost the same. There is one word difference. In verse 3, the second line starts with yea. In verse 5, there's no yea, so don't be caught out with that. It's a lovely psalm because it starts quietly and then it grows with the big let the people praise you, O God, praise thee, O God, in the middle. Stays loud for a couple of verses and then comes back down at the end. So starts quiet, loud in the middle, quiet again at the end. Really clear words, raise that soft palate and overdo the clarity of the words, but still make sure that you are in time with everything else. Let's just check the notes first of all then. So here is the chant. So let's sing that through. And here's the soprano and alto parts together if you want those. And again. Here are the tenor and bass parts together. And again. Okay, and let's put all of those back together again. So that's fine until you get to verse 3. When we get to verse 3, sopranos, you're going to want this. So when we fit that with the words, it's going to be, let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. And the pull of people is just held back a little bit because you've got that late note. People praise thee. Verse 5, exactly the same. No yea, don't get that one wrong. If you're tenor or bass or alto, you're back on the tune. Okay, so let's just put that together. So tenors and basses and altos are on the tune, and sopranos on the descant. Together it goes like this. And let's just sing that verse, verse 3, and let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. Okay, so really clear words when we sing this all the way through. Watch out for words and the ends of phrases like blessing, not blessing, but blessing. Bring that back. It's sounding lovely when you do these psalms, it really is. It's amazing that we're managing to pull these off as we are, considering when you're recording, you can't hear anybody else. Well, apart from me, I suppose. Sorry about that. So keep up the excellent work. I look forward to getting your recordings. Head over to the other video now and you'll be able to record the whole psalm. See you there.